DJI today have released a new Fly app of 1.16.4. What does it bring us? Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this very fine week here in the UK. We're having some nice weather for once. So on with the video, what's it all about? The DJI Fly app 1.16.4. Now at the time of recording this video, it's only available at the moment for your mobile phones as iOS and Android. It's only available for those, and it's not available on the RC2, the RC1 or the RCN1 controllers. However, if you've got the RCN2 controller as I do, then it is available to use obviously with your phones. And that's what I've been out flying today, to try this new update out and make sure that everything's working as it should and what the new feature is. So let's get straight into the video and we'll see exactly what we're talking about. So okay, two tests I want to test today is this new feature that DJI brought out on the map and on the return to home. So you can see I've just flown out just there. I'll get the compass back in view. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk away from the takeoff point, which is the home point, and that green dot should change and the home point should move around. Just going to yaw the aircraft towards me. There we go, we can see me walking down the field now. So basically what it does is on the one tap just here on screen, sorry, wrong one. As you can see now, it brings up a new option, update the home point. This is basically a shortcut to the menus, rather than having to go into the menus and physically go through and update the home point. You can get to it just here now, and you can literally drag the home point to where you want, or you can select controller. As you can see, that is now updated, and then once I click OK,
home point updated.
The home point's been updated. Press return to home.
Return
it should
to
now
home.
Come back to me halfway down the field, rather than the original takeoff point. And I think that's really handy, because
landing,
if you're traveling in a car or on a bike, as I do often, and you're traveling away from your home point, I'll just cancel that. So it's come back to me. There, I just stepped into frame. Let's move it up out of the way so I can get the voice over. As I was just saying, if you're traveling on a bike like I do now and again, or in a car, you travel away from the home point, your battery's getting a bit low, you can then come into this feature, as I've just showed you just there, and update the home point. That saves going into all the menus, which you'd have to go into here, update the home point, and then you'd have to come in here and get this screen. So it's basically DJI have added a little bit of a shortcut on the one tap setting, which is pretty good in my opinion. Okay, the next bit I want to test, with it being a Fly app update, I want to test the rocket feature. So let's bring the gimbal up. There we go, there's me in the shot. I'll just come a little bit closer. Right, we're going to quick shots. Try the rocket, because this was playing up. 100 feet, that would do.
3,
Quick start.
2, 1.
Okay. So as you know, we had a bit of an error with the gimbal on the rocket, with it being a Fly app update. I'm wondering whether this is one of the fixes that they've done. We'll soon find out. So when it's reached its altitude, which it has done, No, that's doing exactly what it was doing before the update, and you can't move the gimbal until it's actually finished its thing. So unfortunately that error is still with us, but it was worth checking while I was out. Okay, let's summarise it back in the studio. So there we go, just a short video today just to bring you that update. And as you saw out in the field, the new well, I'm going to call it a shortcut, because basically this feature has always been available, as I'm sure you know, updating the home point. But what I do like is the fact that you can do it from the main screen by tapping the return to home icon, and then that brings that other option up whether you want to update the home point, and by clicking that square button at the bottom, that brings the update home point screen up. And as you saw, you can drag around the map, move your home point, as I'm sure you know, or you can tap the controller and that will update it to the position of the controller and where you are. Now I think this is an excellent feature, because for people that ride bikes, as I do from time to time, or people that's tracking cars and you're moving away from that home point, if you run out of battery, that drone is going to want to go all the way back to the home point where you originally started. Now I know you can do this already by going into the safety tab and then scrolling down and finding update the home point, but this is just a superb shortcut that DJI have come up with, enabling you to do it quickly. So I think that's a pretty good feature. As far as the rocket maneuver goes, I did try that out as well, as you saw in the video, and I thought with it being a fly-up update it might have just fixed that, but obviously it's not, and I think we're all in agreement that it's only the Mini 4 Pro that has this problem, as I've tried other drones and it works absolutely fine, even including the old Flip. So there we go, just a short video, and hope you got something out of the video, and if you have, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.